When silence is more powerful than words, potent new moon in Scorpio. What kind of silence in the outside world can teach the inner world of curiosity? There's so many things that I would like to share, but I have decided to withhold them for a bit because I want to savor the insights and the transformations that I'm feeling, which have been rewiring my nervous system. 2025 will prove to be a very profound year for my own life, where I actually reparent myself and really hold my space as a sacred one. I will come back with more information, but that is all I'm going to say. It is a sacred place. I'm not going to stop sharing. It is the way I'm sharing that is going to be transformed. The quiet and potent pulse of a cycle turning, Scorpio new moon. The new moon in Scorpio at 28 degrees on the 20th forms a deep interior chamber. Its conjunction with Black Moon Lilith in a balsamic tone brings material that has been stored in the emotional body, the memory of what has been held before articulation, as it is closing a cycle and beginning a new one. Mercury retrograde in kazimi concentrates perception at the core, where the message is received without distortion. The chart leans inward. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer trines the lunation and widens that internal field, expanding the place where the body recognizes truth, where nourishment is recalibrated, where instincts speak with clarity. This expansion moves through layers that need integration before expression. A slow internal movement that leads to impactful insights that may emerge. Saturn and Neptune retrograde in Pisces create a soft but firm boundary around this work, holding space where discernment, refinement, and spiritual hygiene become essential. Saturn is restructuring the subtle body, while Neptune is dissolving what no longer serves the rhythm in a potent end of an era. Together, they create a quiet container. Uranus at 29 degrees of Taurus retrograde stands at the threshold of the nervous system, signaling the completion of a 7-year cycle of instability, liberation, and internal reorientation. At this final degree, it distills the teaching, coherent through truth, awakening through embodiment, and the stability that forms when value is self-generated. You might have felt this past week as a shaking ground. I personally was able to rewire internally with adaptability. The timeline between December 11 and 17 becomes the moment when the message is illuminated. Mercury and the moon will cross the same Scorpio degree with direct motion, allowing what surfaced in November to be understood without interferences. Integration becomes visible. The inner work gains articulation. What was sensed becomes named. P.S. All the presentations in El Salvador went really well. I will bring some documentation next week or so. Have a great week. Happy New Moon.